please.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV. That's my little bro.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
So shout out to my man Heavy Bag Boxing.
My boy at Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Subscribe to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Get at my boy Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing, all right? You heard it from me. You heard it here first.
Heavy Bags Boxing. Straight out of Norfolk, baby. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Punch Drunk 412 in the building. Shout out to my guy Trio, Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Get your bitch ass in here and hit this bag.
I just go ahead and subscribe to Heavy Bag Boxing TV because he be lit on his channel, no cap.
You are now watching Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Hit the bag.
Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Get in here and hit the bag, baby.
You are tuned in to Heavy Bag Boxing. Get your and hit this bag, dude.
You tuning in to Heavy Bag TV. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel.
Hey, yo. Get your dumb ass in here and hit this bag.
Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing. It's the one and only Blair the Flair. Woo!
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Zach, Super Judas, out Champion World. I'm giving a big shout out to my home team, Heavy Bag TV. You heard? Keep it live.
This is Showtime Sean Porter. You are watching Heavy Bag Boxing.
Thank you for watching my dad on Heavy Bag TV.
Yeah, Sirski. What up, 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 what up? Yeah. Back like we never left. What up, YouTube? Big T.O. Heavy Bag TV, man. Get your goofy ass in here and hit the bag. Back with our second installment, the second episode of The Boxing Trap, featuring your boy, Big T.O., and my guy, the Vegas Insider, the king of the casuals. RC is in the building. What up, man? Yes, sir.
It's good.
All right. How you doing this good evening, my brother?
Man, I'm chilling, man. A nice cloudy afternoon in Las Vegas.
I can dig it, man. God, I can't wait to get back there. Every time I leave there, I'll be ready to get back there, man.
I don't know, man. Maybe it's the mountains. Maybe it's the sun. Maybe it's just the sand. I don't know.
All right, man, we got a great show for him today. Of course, a lot of stuff I want to touch on and talk about today as well. But listen, yesterday you left us, or at least left me thinking about that Bomac question. I forgot how you put it, but you said something about, did Bomac do something in that Keyshawn Davis camp that may have rubbed Keyshawn the wrong way? I didn't understand exactly where you was getting at, but could you explain what was on your mind when you had that question?
Well, usually when you hear a boxer change camps, it's generally come from, and you correct me if I'm wrong, when there's been a level of disappointment, loss, or something like that. And from what I've seen, Bomac has guided the young man to a lightweight championship. He was on his way to defend his first defense of his lightweight championship. I mean, he's looked stellar throughout his career so far under the guidance and training of Bomac in that camp over there out of Omaha, Nebraska. What was the cause of the drastic change of renewing everything when it wasn't a fault or nothing consequence of Bomac that you lost your championship belt, sir?
That's true. And so, the only thing I can really think of is when you got somebody like a Bomac, and I'm sure he's working with several other fighters and a part of young fighters' lives. So, and then you got a superstar and a walking legend in the Terrence Bud Crawford, where he has to dedicate a certain amount of time to, and not to mention the rest of DB3, because he was been in the corner of Keon and Kelvin as well. So maybe, in these circumstances, some fighters feel like they're just not getting enough attention. And maybe for Keyshawn, he felt like maybe if I was getting enough attention and Bomac was present, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he wouldn't have missed weight and maybe things wouldn't have transpired the way that they did. I'm not saying, listen, let's point the finger and find somebody to blame. I'm just trying to stick myself in Keyshawn's shoes and figure out, what the hell's going on, how he may be thinking and why he, exited stage left on that camp.
Hand clap the Tio. Hand clap the Tio for the spin. Oh, we gonna just
spin him and get him dizzy.
I mean, we just gonna just ignore the elephant in the room,
bruh.
How was the performance of Kelvin Davis on that June night at the Scope in Norfolk, Virginia?
I mean, Kelvin got his ass whipped. I'm gonna call it like it is. That's my people. I rock with him, but he got his ass whipped.
Okay. Isn't Bomac during that time the reigning trainer of the year?
Was he?
Yes. That was right before Robert Garcia. I think Robert Garcia won it. No, I think it was Robert Garcia, but the previous year. Let's just say that he was trainer of the year. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
And you ever got somebody a job and it was like, look, we like you. You're an excellent worker, but your partner, he can't come around no more. And you ever had that employee or that family of that employee? If my brother, my cousin, or my sister can't work here, I'm going to.
Well, yeah, for sure. I mean, you not expect Keyshawn to bail and his brothers don't bail, of course. That go without saying. I'm just trying to figure out the reason and why. You know what I'm saying? You still ain't gave me a reason. You ain't put yourself in Keyshawn's shoes and looked around and gave me a reason why he may have left.
Well, I'm glad you asked. I'll tell you in layman's terms. I'll tell you in common sense terms. Say, bro, your brother ain't got the talent you got, and he ain't gonna be making us look bad over here. Oh, hell no. Guess what? He gone. You can stay, but he gone.
So you feel like, excuse me, you feel like it was Bomac basically was like, yo, I like Kelvin and them. Well, you can't say that about Keon because Keon could still very well be special. But Kelvin ain't that guy. He's probably not going to be that guy. And I ain't going to waste my time trying to, get my little 10% out of him in his fights. I'm going to have to let him go. And you feel like Keyshawn was like, all right, well, it's all of us or none of us.
And that's what I'm about to say. Salute to Keyshawn. It's gonna be, if it ain't all of us, it ain't gonna be none of us.
That's what's up, man. Shout out my guy Dante Boxing talking to chat. What's up? But yeah, man, I just wanted to revisit that, and I can't understand that because that could have very well transpired. We don't know exactly what happened. And then Jay Prince may have had,
don't go there. Jay Prince ain't got nothing to do with the trainer. He ain't got nothing to do with your trainer. Nope.
Well, no, I ain't saying he got nothing to do with the training. I'm saying he could have had something to do with, maybe having an influence, saying, hey, maybe this will be a better fit over here with your hometown trainers, because I'm heard he's back in the lab with Simmons, and this could be a better fit for you, right? So don't sit there and tell me you don't believe Jay Prince got no influence.
He got influence, but I'm gonna tell you something. Whoever trained you, just like you doing music, whatever you write in that studio, you just bring you. This is what I've come to find out of the little time I've been around Jay Prince. Jay Prince is a results guy. He don't care what you get to that point. He just wants the result. If it's music, I want the album. If it's boxing, I want to win. I want the championship. Jay Prince is gonna tell you, I'm gonna put you in position to get that belt. Whoever you got in your corner, that's on you, bro.
What? Punch Dog in the building. What up?
Yeah, that's almost like Eddie Hearn trying to say, "Hey, yeah, I don't like your trainer. You gotta fire him." How many trainers AJ went through? What the hell that's got to do with Eddie Hearn?
No, nothing. Nah, I mean,
exactly. That's why I gave you a hand clap for Jay Prince spin.
See, you think I'm spinning? I'm just trying to figure out different scenarios. It ain't really spinning. It's just what the scenario. You gave me one scenario.
That's the one that was logical.
Yeah, it could be. I don't know. We're gonna see. And it could very well be the best for Keyshawn and his brothers. But I just hope, even if what you say, what your theory is, I hope that's not correct, man, because as his brothers, they got to understand, bro, you got to take a back seat. If your brother is the budding superstar, I can't be making decisions based on y'all narrow asses. You feel me? Sometimes you got to get left behind. And sometimes this situation might work for me and not you. You might have to find your best situation. So hopefully that's not the case.
But we've seen this before.
Congratulations on your spin, too.
We've seen this before with the Charlo brothers. They split. They split.
Yeah. Facts,
so
facts.
I mean, Keyshawn just probably went down.
The best situations for them. You know what I mean?
Right. He just probably went down with the split. So, you know, it's all for one for all. And like I say, salute to Keyshawn for that. You get what I'm saying? If that's the case.
Yeah.
We're hypothetical right now. So.
Yeah, I ain't mad at him. All right, man. We talking upcoming fights. Of course, Andy Cruz, Raymond Muratalla. That's this weekend, the 10th. And then we got Subriel Matias. Oh, no. Is that the 24th? Subriel Matias is this weekend. Dalton Smith. Right. And then next week, or the 24th, we got Andy Cruz, Raymond Muratalla, 2 fights that I really, really like. And I want to try and keep some spotlight. Now, this is probably not going to garner a lot of eyeballs and views for this video because these are still relatively unknown fighters. Subriel Matias definitely has made a splash, so we might get some of that Espanol viewership tonight, along with Andy Cruz. But I want to keep eyes on them. And right now, we're going to jump right into, before we get there, the hot topics. Yeah. All right, man. Hot topics, key stories. I don't know if you know this, but Tyson Fury announced his comeback for 2026 and out of another brief retirement. And listen, when I hear Tyson Fury's name, I automatically think about the skill set, the legacy, what he's been able to accomplish in the sport. Of course, the trilogy with him and Deontay Wilder. Does boxing need Tyson Fury? And is that somebody you excited to see jump back in the ring in 2026?
I like the theatrics of Tyson Fury. I love the build up. I love his the way he builds a fight. He promotes it. Do boxing need Tyson Fury? I'm gonna say yes, because with the loss of Joseph Parker and with Usyk doing the detour to Deontay Wilder, I mean, yeah, man, we need it because, like I said, the heavyweight's a little light. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real with
you. Yeah, a little bit light in the ass. And I think it sucks though because now, which was another hot topic with Anthony Joshua, we haven't gotten to speak on that with this fatal car crash, I believe, in his native country of Nigeria. He gets in his car wreck, kills 2 of his friends. He just attends the funeral. He's injured. But after the Jake Paul fight, after he breaks Jake Paul's jaw, he gets rid of the circus. Center of the ring, post-fight in-ring interview, he calls out Tyson Fury. Right? So I think at that point that probably sparked interest from Tyson Fury. Like, hey, we can finally get this coming off a massive U.S. fight with Jake Paul. This is, does crazy numbers as far as what Netflix was willing to pay them. And there's some interest there, right? I think though that fight in particular between Tyson Fury and AJ and Wilder is still huge question marks at the end of the day. Is that a couple of fights that you would be interested in seeing?
I mean, casually, we know the people, and thanks to Jake Paul, us casuals know who AJ is. But nah, not really. That's for y'all.
See, from the other standpoint, or from the other side, really fucking with the sport of boxing, man. I just think that's always gonna be two fights we gonna wonder about if they never happen, right? Because these were the best in the era, and you got these particular matchups that just never happened. And I think Tyson, and he looked, man, I wish I would have uploaded the little sparring he was doing. He been chilling, eating. He looked like he around about 400 pounds again. So he's, trying to get back into some sort of shape. And you never know what that looks like for Tyson Fury. The best shape is probably about 260. I think he was 280 versus Usyk in his last fight. So you never know what that looks like. And now you kind of got to hit the brakes on the whole situation now, because the trauma that AJ just went through, of course, losing a couple of friends and being injured in the car wreck as well. What do you think is going through Anthony Joshua's head right now, though? Right? Like,
I mean, man, it's
secondary.
Most definitely. Okay. I mean, think of what he's going through. He went through that horrific accident, and you really got to replay that for the family, bro. Like, what happened? What was going on? What happened before this? You know how the questions go with certain things that happen when you out and about with friends and something happened with a friend. Everybody's going to play back to you over and over. Then you got to talk to investigators, like law officials. Now you got to play it over and over. So mentally, definitely boxing that has to take a backseat to that.
Yeah, it's got to take a backseat. And I can only imagine mentally what he's going through. Somebody was posting, Elliot, shout out Elliot A, man, the new manager of Blair Cobbs, which I think, shout out my nigga Blair. Hopefully I can get him back on the show. I think he's got a fight coming up this weekend too, man. I'm so sorry, Blair, because he do be checking in if you see this. I think he has a fight coming up this week, and I'm so mad. I don't know right now.
You sure? Because that may have gotten rescheduled. It may have gotten rescheduled, bro. To keep it real with you. If I'm not mistaken.
Let me check his
I know
IG,
it's supposed to be in January. I know it's supposed to be in January, but I think it got rescheduled.
Did it, man?
I believe so. If I'm not mistaken. I stand corrected.
Okay, yeah, it's Cobbs versus Well, and no, it's Saturday, December 20th. So
December
20th,
January.
Missed the fucking fight, bro.
No, I think it got rescheduled. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it had to get rescheduled, bro, because he would have hit me back.
Right.
Yeah, so it looked like it got rescheduled. It was scheduled for the 20th. Shout out my guy Blair, man. I don't know what made me think of that shit right there. But now back with AJ, man. Mentally, the trauma, what he's going through. Now I was talking about the manager, Elliot A, man, out of the UK. He posted all of these pictures with him and AJ and the guys that passed away with him, man. So many pictures, man. So, when you're close with guys like that, and these guys were willing to, I believe, travel back to the country with him. I think they were there because of him. So a lot on the mental, man. I don't know if you've seen, there's been several reports of him potentially retiring, and I couldn't be mad at him, right? If AJ chose to go out the way he's doing right now and dealing with something that tragic. So be it, man, for sure.
That's facts. You really can't.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Definitely salute to AJ, man. But like I said, man, let him take his time and he come back, you know, if he so choose to come back. You know, it's almost like a situation with, you know, other boxers that go through things. Exactly.
Yeah, he gonna need time. Let him get some time and think on see what he want to do. Maybe he wants to come back and take some of that anger and pain and anguish out on somebody like a Tyson Fury. But that was a segue in the contrast between those two. Amanda Serrano, right? She defends those featherweight titles, home country of Puerto Rico. Now, a lot of people saying she didn't look great, and I have to agree. And now, for the very first time, she does the 10 rounds, 3-minute rounds, right? And who else just recently did the 3-minute rounds?
Alicia Baumgardner.
And now you got a couple of females that's hot in the sport of boxing, well-known names inside the boxing community, especially female boxing community. And I feel like they just set the stage for that, but I'm just not so sure when I look at that performance of Serrano. I feel like Baumgardner, because if you'd asked me 2 years ago, I say Serrano probably washes her. But now, given the age and what appeared to me to be somewhat declined, not say the skill set, but just everything else, you're getting older. You know, some of those reflexes ain't the same. I think Baumgardner probably gets in there and may wash her, man. She just looks so sharp. Even though she couldn't get her opponent out of there and they went all 10, she just looks sharp. Thoughts on Baumgardner Serrano? Is that the big one? Is that the one that they get together and Serrano walks away?
No. I'm gonna say this. Baumgardner, for the last 2 fights, I'm just keeping it real, haven't looked the best. I'm not gonna lie. She hasn't. So, is that really a fight to get excited about?
Serrano Baumgardner?
Yeah, I mean, name-wise, but as far as their last 2 outings, Serrano being last Saturday, and before that, Serrano versus Taylor in that 3rd fight, she didn't look the best. Baumgardner in her last 2 fights hasn't really looked the best. I mean, I don't know, man.
Sharp as hell versus the last chick she fought, bro.
Who?
It was a watch. Yeah,
it was a wash. It was a wash, but I don't know. Like I've seen her better. Just keeping it real with you. I've seen her better. I've seen her better. You know.
Shout out my nigga Blaze in the chat. What up, boy?
But that's coming from a person that likes nonstop action, knockouts, stuff like that. I mean, technically, I understand what you're saying, but it didn't jump off the screen to me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. Punch Dog say nobody want to see that. See that it's too late. I don't know if he's talking about the AJ Fury or the Baumgardner Serrano. He got to be talking about AJ Fury.
Probably AJ Fury. Yeah.
What up, Blaze? Hey, Blaze, holla at me at Heavy Bag TV1 on IG. Real quick, if you in here, smash that like button. Also, for all my content creators, I'm offering a chance to come work with your boy on Heavy Bag TV. If you want to do your own show, or if you want to just drop content with an already somewhat established platform with over 12,000 subscribers and monetize, we can work something out. Would love to have you. I'm trying to build this to be somewhat of a network where we continuously dropping content every day and enjoying each other's conversation, man, when it comes to the sport of boxing and doing our part and pushing this sport forward for sure. So holla at me, IG at Heavy Bag TV1. Get in my DMs and I got you. All right, man. Last hot topic. Oh, matter of fact, nah, that's it. What you say now?
I said T.O. Al Sheik is at work.
Out of shape. Yeah, I'm working over here. I'm working over here. I don't know how true this is. You see this?
What's that?
Just came in my feed. Tank Davis and Manny Pacquiao agree to fight.
Man, no. Fuck out of here with that shit.
Yeah, that's what it just said.
Right. Nah, man. I ain't hear nothing like that. Nah.
Hold on real quick. Let me do a little bit of due diligence.
Man, please, man. Come on, bro.
I got a fact check. You never know, because sometimes niggas be right. You know what I mean? Hopefully this isn't. Speaking of Tank Davis, is that somebody you missing right now? Does the boxing game need Tank Davis? Have we missed the beat without Tank Davis?
Not yet. Not yet. You got to give it time. You gonna miss him. Just give it a few more months. Put it like this. Let me say this, and let me go out on a limb and say this. If Ring 6 card is disappointing, they calling for Tank. Tank got to come back. If Ring 6 is disappointing, Ring 6 is gonna be my barometer. It's personally. January 31st.
Okay. Nah, they ain't. I don't see anything from any official, reputable sources.
If that was a thing, that would be an exhibition. Keeping it real with
you. Versus Pacquiao.
Yeah, that would be an exhibition.
For Barrios, why would it be an exhibition?
I mean, what Tank 130, 135, I mean, come on, bro. I'm doing catchweight.
I mean, them niggas the same height, damn near.
They ain't got nothing to do with it, but come on, man. They can't real. That's almost like
you was willing to go to 195 for Jake.
No.
You ain't gonna go to 47 for Pacquiao, who what, 47 years old?
Listen to me. Jake was going down to 195. Tank was coming in at whatever. We don't know what that would have been. That was one of my points.
You agreed to fight a 195 pounder, bro.
For $40 million, you ain't gonna get no $40 million to fight no Pacquiao. And Pacquiao can't get no license. Can't get no license for another fight. He already licensed
the announce this Pacquiao fight tomorrow. You ain't gonna be excited for that.
No.
Blood Tank.
Bruh, listen to me. No. That's an exhibition.
Let me ask you this. Who you want to see Tank fight?
To keep it real, Shakur Stevenson.
What cab driver you want to see him fight next?
Shakur Stevenson.
Shakur? Yeah, I think that's the consensus, man. It's a shame he ain't probably never gonna fight him, man. That's fucked up.
Bruh, why you think Shakur talking about, I'm just going to fight. I'm just fighting up here to get the belt. Then I'm dropping. I'm going back to 35. He's going back to 35 with anticipation of Lura Tank. Because what Tank always say, you ain't big enough. You ain't do nothing. You ain't fight nobody.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah, that's all he's been hollering.
If he can have the performance he had against Cepeda and then knock off a lineal WBO champion, Teofimo Lopez, is nothing to be able to throw at him.
Fight ready.
For sure.
You get what I'm saying?
I don't feel like we missing him at all, though. Maybe it's just me. But man, I don't feel like boxing has skipped a beat since we last seen Tank Davis, and not really worried about the return either. I can only imagine who he's going to return against. It's more than likely, I feel like it's going to be disappointing. For sure.
I mean, the worst case scenario is Eastside Cruz. That's worst case scenario. But man, I think if he do come back, it's going to be Shakur.
I doubt it. Or maybe I'm just hating.
Oh man, hey.
I mean, Turkey will pay for that. Turkey will pay for that.
Turkey will pay for the Shakur fight, yeah.
Yeah, Shakur versus Tank, yeah. It'll get something, you know what I'm saying?
But Turkey ain't paying for none of that other shit.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Hey.
Not at all. But I was telling somebody this the other day, bro. Get ready, put y'all seatbelts on. The new face of boxing, if he knocks out Zerto, it's going to be David Benavidez. And they're going to crown him on Cinco de Mayo. That's gonna be the new
should be his date, man. He the closest thing Mexico got to the next real Mexican superstar. What the hell is Bam? Is Bam Mexican?
Bam is yes.
Mexican?
Yep. But Bam too small.
Both of them niggas American, but you know, that's the closest thing Mexico gonna have to, you know what I mean, like
Bam
real
too small
superstars
though,
in the
man.
sport.
At 118 and 115 shit, nah.
It's just not. It's not enough names down there. That's all. You know.
Not at all. Not at all.
But when you think about it too, with David Benavidez, that even at cruiserweight, there's not a lot of names there. There's not a lot of light heavyweight names. So he's gonna have to turn some of these guys into stars. You know what I'm saying? Or some of these 68 guys are gonna have to get the balls to go up there just to make the fight.
But what's
That's
gonna get
I want him to stay at 68, bro? But it is.
But no, he can make it happen now. See, what's gonna get the ball rolling for David? David gonna have two. Well, what you could say he gonna be unified if he beats Zerto, right? And then still have the scraps at light heavy. So I mean, bro, he really putting a stamp on it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but after Zerto, then who? You know,
after Zerto, you gotta go Bivol. You gotta go Bivol. You gotta go Bivol.
Up there for him is Opatai, Bivol, and Better Biev.
That's what I'm saying. Make that run. Make that run right there. That's it.
Yeah, I'm just saying ain't nothing after that. You know what I mean? As far as names where the casual fans would know and people would be interested in calling for the fight to see.
Well, to be honest with you, the casual fan don't know none of them names you just said. I mean, all we worry about is watching a monster beat somebody down the way he did Yard. That's all we worry about. We don't give a goddamn who it was. Deontay Wilder went 10 goddamn years beat people. We don't give a shit.
Yo. Speaking of Deontay Wilder, I wanted to play this for you real quick. This is exactly what Usyk had to say about Deontay Wilder.
And the last time we saw you in the ring, of course, was in July, 5th round stoppage of Daniel Dubois in the rematch. You know, he tried to claim in the first fight that it was a low blow. We know it wasn't. So what do we see from you next year? What are your plans?
My team prepare for me next year fight. I want fight with, it's Daniel bronze bomber.
Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, Deontay Wilder. Yeah. I won this fight. I think Deontay too wanna. Okay, let's go.
And look, we all know that Deontay Wilder is no longer in his prime, but I still find the fight interesting, and I imagine the reason you do too is because he's one of the biggest names of your era, and you want to beat all the biggest names in what is Alexander Usyk's era. Is that right?
It's biggest names. This is man last 10 year top fighter. I think for me it's a great fight.
And of course, Deontay Wilder is one of the biggest punchers in heavyweight history, but you're a pretty big puncher too. You know, even though you're coming from cruiserweight, we saw you knock out Dubois, we saw you hurt Tyson Fury and drop him, so maybe you have the bigger punch.
Maybe, but maybe.
There you got it, man. Usyk officially calling out the Bronze Bomber, right? He's officially calling out Bomb Squad. And shit, Deontay Wilder ain't got shit else to do.
Let me tell you something, bro. And we talked about a little about this yesterday. I talked to some people today. I made me a phone call to a few friends of mine. Bruh, let me tell you something about late April in the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. We might be having a Russian invasion.
That sure matter.
Our updates coming soon. Oh, and I got another phone call, man. They got some smoke coming out of that office building on Pilot Road in Las Vegas, Nevada at Top Rank.
Is there some breaking news?
Not officially, because the card is being aligned right now, and Cleveland, Ohio, featuring the young stunner himself, the newly WBO lightweight champion of the world, making his home debut.
Abdullah Mason, baby.
Abdullah Mason, but the undercard, the co-main, is what got me, had me and I said, like, wow. And that's why I'm coming on talking to you and the rest of the family now. The co-main is featuring another Cleveland, Ohio brethren, Mr. Tiger Johnson, aka Delonte. I'm sorry, Mr. Johnson, name, but y'all know him as Tiger Johnson, the welterweight at 147, going against your boy out of Decatur, Mr. Brian Norman Jr.
Oh yeah, Senior hit me back, bro. Senior say ain't been no word on no Tiger Johnson.
I said it's coming out of, you know.
Oh, it's coming. Okay.
It's ain't nothing. I get it. I get it real early. Early. So
you getting it before Senior.
Well, like I say, I don't know if no contract been offered or nothing like that.
Nothing. Yeah. That's basically what he was saying. Ain't been no offers.
Ain't no offer, nothing like that. But what it is they trying to build a card to make it Cleveland heavy, so they could get a good show out there in that arena over there where the Cleveland Cavaliers play.
Okay, man, I wouldn't be surprised though if Al set up that Pacquiao Tank fight and let Rolly fight Brian Norman Jr. on the undercard. That'd be dope too.
Man, top rank
matchmaking.
Top rank ain't gonna do that.
Huh?
Top rank ain't gonna do that.
You don't think so?
They ain't split no money with Brian Norman Jr. yet. They gotta make money with him in-house first. You know how Bob works. Only way he letting people on top rank, they gotta go to Turkey. He gotta get big money for them.
Man, I mean, Pacquiao Tank, that's an event.
Yeah,
you gonna make some money with that.
It's a premier boxing champion event, not a top rank event.
What I'm saying though, what card was that? It ain't like they ain't put some niggas over there before.
Yeah, that was the last card PBC did. They put they took Oshaki Foster from over there, and they was trying to get Jinovic over there.
Top ranked niggas on the PBC. It's some top ranked niggas been on the PBC card.
I understand that, but
I'm just saying I like that. That's a decent card. If you're not gonna go through Turkey Al-Sheikh, because listen, if you got Manny Pacquiao and you got Tank Davis, you're not gonna be soliciting to Turkey Al-Sheikh. That's something
no. I'm just saying, for Bob to make moves to send people across the street, I'm going of his moves as of late. That's what
Norman Senior said. Norman Senior say Bob just wanted $300,000 for to go across the street. That's all Bob looking for.
I mean, man, I don't know, man. Money gonna be tight. Talking about a Tank versus Pacquiao, money gonna be tight.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't expect no undercard like that. I mean, I'm not shooting down your matchmaking. I'm not. But think about the money demanded from A, Tank Davis, and A1, Manny Pacquiao.
Well, I want to say the boxing industry itself has an understanding and a grip on this whole pay-per-view model now. You know what I'm saying? And they can convey that to the fighters to get them to understand, like, hey, man, this shit is nothing what it used to be. And this is more realistically what we can pay you to fight. You know what I'm saying? So,
man, nobody want to hear that.
You niggas is not Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua and all these other niggas. You know what I mean? Y'all.
Nobody want to hear that, Tio. Nobody want to hear that with what you did. You ain't got it. I ain't fighting. You know that already.
Yeah, but realistically, what is old ass Pacquiao gonna command? Realistically, what is Tank Davis gonna command? Even if they both did 10 or 15 million, I still think they can pull that fight off and be somewhere comfortable.
I mean, we talking about Tank Davis coming back. Yeah, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, damn. And
Yeah,
Manny
but I'm just
already
saying, though,
showed you. Huh?
I don't think Al, and I don't even probably Tank himself, but I don't think Al and nobody who understands the business that's not going to work with Turk Al-Sheikh understands that Tank he's not a 30-40 million dollar fighter. He's just not. You know what I mean? Let's keep it funky, bro. You're not. Just because I headline you and you Tank Davis versus whoever, and that's the headliner, that doesn't mean that the revenue is gonna follow that. You're not a $40 million fighter. You're not a $30 million fighter.
But I'm
not even really a $20 million fighter.
But I'm gonna give you some
the right opponent.
Well, you just said it. I was about to give you some 2023 kickback. As long as they got 2023 on file and on paper, where what that fight generated, featuring a Tank Davis, I know Ryan had a lot to do with it as well. I'm not gonna take nothing from Ryan. It's hard to tell Al Hammond that boy can't generate that with the right partner and the right promotion. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, with the right partner for sure. So
but that's why
in the chat, angry white man in the chat. What's up? But yeah, man. I just think that's a great card. I'm not, if that pans out to be true, I wouldn't be mad at it from a financial standpoint. I know how Al Heyman worked, and I just don't think he's finished pimping Manny Pacquiao. I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
But I'm gonna get him a fight.
I don't think so either. But I'm gonna say this, man. I don't like to bash any source because I mean, hey man, some of the stuff I hear is crazier than that. But I just that's just a bit far fetched. I mean, I don't know when YouTube cut checks. It may be about to come in. They may use a few views or whatever clicks. I mean, but I personally. I mean, like I said, and I stand to be corrected. I don't want to bash nobody on the platform.
We'll see. Like all sources, we got to sit back and watch, see how it unfolds, man.
Correct.
Sure. All right, let me jump into the actual topic here. We've been all over the place, and there's something else I wanted to talk about too, but we're gonna wait. Andy Cruz, Raymond Murataya, who you got on that one?
Damn.
What he's got like 7-8 fights now.
Seven
fights. Still no real recognizable or notable wins on the resume, and they feel like he's ready. All right. Murataya.
Eddie?
He's got the IBF.
I think that's the IBF, yes, sir. 135.
IBF 135 champ. And they're gonna throw him in there. Murataya, more of a pressure fighter, got the power. So, it's that kind of boxer versus the power puncher. Can Andy Cruz weather the storm, deal with the power? Does he got the movement to deal with it? And then, most of these situations, you tend to lean towards the boxer over the puncher. Is that what you're doing in this situation?
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I get my pick fight week. I'm gonna be in the building. I'm gonna be there. So I'm not gonna say we all coming with me. Y'all coming with me. And then I'm gonna stand right across from these guys. And I give you my assessment right then. I don't want to jump the gun, knowing that they actually coming in my backyard. So I was just gonna wait. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool. I'm gonna let you know way before weighing.
This man got 6 fights. Andy Cruz has 6 fights, 3 knockouts, and he's going to be fighting for a world title.
Shout to Eddie Hearn.
Shout out to Eddie Hearn. Listen, crazy extensive background. He's a gold medalist. He's done it all. He's pretty much accomplished everything you can as an amateur, and he looks solid. It's just it's some of the pro fundamentals I feel like he lacks, especially when it comes to kind of sort of turning over some of those punches. Of course, he's got Bozy in his corner that was supposed to be helping him develop that power, and I thought in his last fight against, I believe it was like Machero or somebody, you could see some of that Boots-esque training and trying to kind of go after the knockout. But I'm just not so sure when you in there with somebody like a pressure fighter like a Muratalla, you know, and to try and continue to make it entertaining. Because here's my thing, especially with these guys coming up now. You want to set the tone for your fights to be entertaining. That's the last thing you want to do is kind of get that stigma about your performances. And for Andy Cruz, is that something that's playing in his mind, right? Right now, his only claim to fame is beating a Keyshawn Davis in the amateurs, which he reminds us pretty much every single interview. But you want to, you know, you want this to be your coming out party. You want to really put on a show. You might want to even go for the knockout. What does Andy Cruz got to do to get past Muratalla?
Box. I mean, like, really, like, no, like, put on a masterclass. That's what damn near you have to do. Because, like you said, the pressure is going to be there. I mean, Muratalla is going to be in your face.
Yeah.
And if you that guy that you claim that's that can handle Keyshawn Davis and all that, this would be. I mean, you got to show us you got a tool bag. You know?
Yeah, facts. Which and I think he does. This is somebody who I do believe just is that elite level when it comes to athleticism and footwork and being able to position himself and pivot and find angles very, very well and kind of very easy. I wouldn't be surprised if he does put on a masterclass versus Muratalla. I haven't seen him or see how he responds to pressure though. So to really, because you know some of these guys, when you get in there with somebody who really applies pressure and really can break you down with some of those heavy-handed shots, you know, they tend to freeze them, right? Sometimes you can get froze. And I just want to see if Muratalla, and that's the only hope I think he has, is somehow freezing Andy Cruz in that fight, for sure. Also, Subriel Matias, Dalton Smith, that's this week, right? That's the 10th.
Yes, sir. This Saturday night.
Saturday. Are they back in Puerto Rico?
I believe so.
Puerto Rico. Yep. Puerto Rico. Man, my bad. No. Puerto Rico. I think they back in Puerto Rico, man.
Yeah, shout out to the arena staff. They don't have to do nothing. They just gonna take all the MVP stuff down from Amanda Serrano and just put up the stuff for Subriel Matias.
Yeah. Oh no. Them niggas in Brooklyn. So y'all don't want to mislead nobody. Okay. Scheduled January the 10th at the Barclays Center because I thought it was the Barclays for Shakur.
Shakur, yeah, that's at Madison Square Garden.
That's MSG. This is the fight I was thinking about. That was because I knew Barclays had a fight coming up. So this is the Matias Dalton Smith fight. Not liking him. Huh?
They put that fight on Barclays.
Yeah, it's the Barclays, man. Hey, Matias you know how many salsa dancing niggas it is in there's a lot of niggas doing the salsa in New York, my nigga. A lot of Puerto Rican.
Okay.
They coming out with them Puerto Rican flags, my nigga.
I see you.
You know what I mean? The Puerto Rican takeover at the Barclays. Huh?
I say if you say it like that, shout out to Xander Baez. He did some numbers out there.
Yeah. Oh, I like this fight though. But then you think about it, you got what's Matias now? 23-2. He lost to Paro.
And he lost to
Paro. He lost to
somebody else before that. When he had the belt, he had that one loss.
Yeah, because he was 22 and he had that one loss for a minute. Then he loses to Paro. Then he beats Puyo for the scrap. He takes the WBC, and now he's defending it against Dalton. And of course, you know he wants that rematch with he wanted to go after Paro again. but that Gary Antoine, right? And the Richardson Hitchens, those are the two that he really wanted. But he gets Dalton, and I want to say Turkey Al-Sheikh is behind this one. This is the fight that Al-Sheikh wanted.
Oh, that's why it's at Barclays. I was about to say, like, damn, who's spending money like that?
Yeah, Al-Sheikh put this one together, man.
Okay, all right, it makes sense now. It makes sense.
And now he's facing another undefeated fighter, right? What is Dalton Smith, like 18-0? Slick. He can box, he can move, he got decent power. And that's the thing. I think Dalton Smith has enough power where he could probably, in my opinion, garner a little bit of respect from Matias, but Matias is just a bull, man, at the end of the day. I just see him doing the same thing that he typically does, man, sticking his head down, throwing his earmuffs on, and beating the shit out of you coming forward. You see this fight going any other way?
Nah, I think it's gonna go the distance. I don't see no knockout or no stoppage in this one, man. I see this going a 12-round split decision. It ain't gonna be unanimous. It won't be that either.
Subriel Matias with 23 fights and 22 knockouts.
Yeah,
it's going the distance.
Yeah, it's going the distance. I don't see him stopping Dalton.
Yo,
I don't.
I'm gonna see how tough Dalton is because I don't know, man. I think he breaks him down late. Subriel Matias is a different kind of pressure, man, and it took everything in Puyo to survive that. It took everything in Paro to counterattack and keep Subriel Matias out of position and to take away some of that offense. It takes a lot, right? So, and you don't know just how much it takes until you in there with somebody who's a pressure fighter. Like, you know, if I'm building the perfect pressure fighter come forward and KO artist, I'm going to take a few attributes from Subriel Matias. You know what I'm saying? He's that type of pressure fighter, and it's different when you in there. I got him stopping him late, man. I think he stops him late.
Yeah, like I said, I just see decision with that fight. I don't know why. I just don't see. I don't know. I just don't see it. I don't see him stop.
Very well. We'll see. We'll see just what this is that fight that's going to tell us just what Dalton Smith is made of, and this is his big opportunity, man, to really make a splash. And man, there's so much smoke at 140 pounds. That's why I'm kind of mad. At the same time, I understand, but I'm mad that Devin skipped 40, and it looks like Keyshawn, if he gets the win over Jermaine Ortiz, he's skipping 40, and it's like, damn. And then, you got Richardson Hitchens.
He want to go up.
This might be his last defense where he jumps to 47. So
don't forget Teofimo Lopez last fight.
Teo's going. Yeah, Teo's trying to go to 47. So most of these guys might as well, because that's where the fights is going to be. You know what I mean? It looks like 47 is on track to be popping again, bro.
Right.
So that's dope. That's dope.
I think that's wise. That's wise of rolling just to hold out. Just wait. Yeah. Hold up. Yeah, I ain't tripping. They coming. Because I'm gonna tell you something.
Pause.
But you know a fight that I wouldn't mind, that I would be amped to see rolling in?
What's that?
No matter whether Teofimo win or lose on the 31st, I would like to see Rolly and Teofimo Lopez.
Rolly and Teofimo Lopez?
Yeah.
So I ain't mad at that. Bro, I'm not mad at Rolly versus none of those guys, to be honest, at 47. Whoever want to come up there and see Rolly, I ain't mad at it. I got this joint I want to show you for Rolly, because a lot of people calling this an official duck. Like he's officially ducking.
Devin Haney. I saw
that. Let's listen to the my man. I think he just ate a crayon box before he did this.
A quote that you said that you don't care to face Devin Haney. He is a champion in your division. Explain why a Devin Haney fight is just not in the future for Rolly Romero.
I mean, Devin Haney didn't call me out. Who called me out?
Bill.
Okay. Why didn't they call me out after I fought Ryan? Why didn't they call me out after they fought Norman? Why did they wait a few days and all that stuff until they got out of Saudi Arabia? I don't know. I just feel like it's, I don't know, it's weird. But, you know, I think Devin should get his rematch with Ryan because they had me help him promote the rematch. And I did help him promote the rematch, or did I not? I think Devin should get his rematch. And do us all and Ryan should do us all a favor and just give Devin his rematch. Because I don't want to get sued for 2 years after I knock him out. And then not fight it either. Yeah, don't waste my time.
Do you feel that would happen if you ended up knocking out Devin Haney, that you'd end up in litigation?
I got Bill Haney by legal decision.
You talked about Ryan. He does have Mario Barrios coming up, also in the division, right? Another welterweight champion. Just how does that play out stylistically, that fight?
Whoever God wants to win.
Who does Rolly want to win?
Not my concern. I don't care what happens.
I mean, they're guys, right, in your division. It would be a champion in your division. I don't know, does a Ryan rematch interest you more than like a Barrios fight? I mean, you've never faced Barrios.
I don't really care who wins. It's not my problem. That's my problem.
If Ryan beats Barrios, right, does give Devin Haney the rematch, does that, if Devin were to win the rematch, right, does that maybe entice you to a Devin fight is worth Rolly Romero's time?
Nope.
Nothing can entice you to get in the ring with Devin Haney?
I don't really care.
Is there anybody that you feel like, you know what, I'd like to face that skill set. I'd like to face that name, see how it plays out? Nobody, huh? Is Rolly retired?
As of right now, yes.
That nigga said Bill Haney by legal decision and then looked around and shit. That motherfucker retarded, bro. Rolly Romero. So is that a blatant duck, bro? Is that a duck?
No, man. It's a negotiation tactic. Everybody can see that.
Yeah.
You know,
no. Everybody can't see that, bro. It's a lot of people saying this is Rolly Romero just straight ducking Devin Haney.
I'm like, this is where I come in. This is where I come in, because like I say, I'm kind of predicting the future. When you see me in front of a lot of these boxers, they let them know, whether through text or phone conversation, before they walk in any kind of place where they got people like me. There's all kind of people doing interviews. Do not give up nothing. Bruh, this man, and you can see in the middle of the interview, classic. He didn't mention no name. Do you want to fight anybody? He didn't mention not a name. He just got quiet. He gave you as much as he could give you. He may have gave you too much. Rolly got a fight, bro. That's all I'm telling you. Rolly has a fight, but he can't tell you.
Okay.
He can't give it up.
I'm just saying, how some fans are interpreting these Devin Haney questions.
But fans are not just privy to knowing when a fighter has the muscle. Yeah, so
of course. It's all speculation at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But we all gonna have our opinions. And I kind of believe them. Like, listen, Devin Haney's a style matchup nightmare for Rolly Romero, bro, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? You finna get hugged up on, and the feet gonna be moving. It's a hard target to catch. He ain't gonna want to sit in there with you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Listen. If none of these niggas want to fight Devin Haney, I understand wholeheartedly. And I'm not saying that I'm hating.
Man, hey.
And maybe I am hating, but I don't blame niggas if they don't want to get in there with that particular style. That's a hard ass style, bro.
That's not a fight I want to see anyway. Devin Haney and Rolly.
Yeah. That's why I say, man, Devin Haney and Brian Norman. I mean, Brian Norman and Rolly, or it's two joints I like for Brian Norman. And you mentioned it yesterday, the Tiger Johnson fight. I definitely like that. And I like the Rolly fight. You know what I'm saying? And if anybody say, hey, well, how you just lost, you really just lost a fight to Devin and you lost your title and you get another back-to-back title shot. Man, look around. That shit been going on forever. It seemed like Gary Antoine got back-to-back title shots. Ryan Garcia. Man, they be getting this shit. This shit be happening. So
Ryan Garcia,
fight.
YouTube superstar. Keep going. Keep going. I'm gonna help you out. Keep going. Who else got back-to-back?
Shit, I can't rattle them off in my head right now, but those were two quick examples that I could think of.
Yeah, but it came with something new.
Shit, I think Rolly got back-to-back title shots too. Lost
Did
to
he?
Pitbull, and I think
PBC.
It's a PBC shit. That's that PBC shit. But yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, just for the sake of matchmaking, I like those fights. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, man. Damn, the time is gone already. We're gonna have to go check in the streets, man.
Next caller. What up?
All right, man. We in them streets. Oh my God, DJ in the building. What up, DJ? DJ out there. Let me post this just in case you got something on your mind, on your brain. You want to get off your chest, or you got some questions you want to ask us, man. Jump in here. Shout out my guy Chappelle, Dante Boxing Talk, Punch Talk, Blaze in the building, D1, Mark Wynn. What's happening, fellas? DJ say he ain't picking no winners this year, and it's he said too many names at 47 will stall the division if history teaches us anything. True. But also, if history teaches us anything, a Pac 47 is a very, very it's fun boxing to watch for sure. You know, the golden weight division for so many. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at it. And when you think about all the like Matias at 47, man, there's just so many great fights you can make without people crying about weight or, you know, this disparity, that disparity. If everybody in the same fucking division, you can get it on. No crying about it. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. But those are two fights to definitely watch for, man. If you rock with the channel, you rock with your boy. You know, I mean, I'm gonna try and, you know, always highlight the popular fighters, but we're gonna definitely shine a light on these Andy Cruzes and these Raymond Maritalas and these motherfucking Dalton Smiths and these Subriel Matiases. We want to, you know, cover everything that's interesting.
Right. Right. That's real.
And while we waiting for anybody who wants to jump on, got something on your chest, I'll give you my breakdown, man, of the day. Yeah. Again, Andy Cruz, Raymond Maritala, man, definitely fights that I'm highlighting. That'll be January the 24th. Want to keep your eyes out, keep your eyes peeled for that. I do like Andy Cruz in that fight. I think he can box his way. I'm always going to typically lean towards the boxer over the puncher, but maybe Maritala has more in his bag that we haven't seen yet. and can pose some serious problems for a fighter who's only have 6 pro fights at the end of the day. Let's keep it funky, right? This 30-year-old prospect, I want to say, I think he's Andy Cruz or somewhere around there, maybe 29, 30 years old, if I'm not mistaken. But a ton of success in the amateurs, decorated, and that counts for something on the pro level. But still, only 6 fights is pro experience. But he's looked sharp. He's looked good. I think Bozy has worked well with him in setting up some of the power and showcasing some of that. I think he just very well may be, or have a next level. And if he does, we'll see that in this fight. So I'm going to go Andy Cruz there. And with Subriel, Matias, and Dalton Smith, definitely like Matias to come forward, punches and bunches, and eventually break Dalton down. We just going to see, we got to see just how tough Dalton Smith is. This gives him an opportunity to showcase that next level as well. Matias is a formidable opponent to do so. Can you figure it out? Can you pull a pyro and try and negate some of that offense that's going to continuously keep coming? I just think that's one of the hardest things in the world when you got a superior, superb pressure fighter like a Subriel Matias. That's definitely going to be fun to watch. All right. That's all I got for you on the breakdown. All right. We got DJ. DJ, my guy, what up? Yeah. Yes, sure. Yeah.
Look.
What's up, boss?
Right. Rob, Heavy, how you going?
Yes, sir.
Riddle me this, boys. And look, I like your optimism, Heavy. I do. Right? But what's going to make 2026, by way of managers and promoters, any different to 2025, 2024, 2023? Right? Look at the names that have been at 54. Right? All those fights haven't happened. When everyone was at 35, right? All the names that were 35, they could make those fights happen. So mirror image that into 47. Do you really think you're going to get all those fights? We know that fighters aren't in it for the legacy. They're in it for the W and the bag. So the bigger the names, the harder to make the fight. So tell me, what's going to get me optimistic that all of a sudden politics and protecting the L and only going after the bag is going to make all these fights magically happen at 47 when history tells us don't even bother. Don't get your hopes up.
Yeah, I understand completely. I think, like you say, I'm being optimistic and I'm thinking, hey, if you got so many names in the division, whether they all eventually fight each other or not, you're going to get some really, really good matchups, and you're probably going to get them more often if it's a ton of names, right? You might not get the very best versus the best. That's been proven not to happen several times over several years. But at least you'll be getting good matchups if it's overpopulated with talent.
I mean, that's a good point. Like I said, you gotta have optimism when it comes to boxing. I mean, it's not how should I say it, a schedule as of an NFL, NBA, because they get their schedules a year ahead of time. You get what I'm saying? So optimism has to be your leading thing if you're a hardcore of the sport of box. Has to be.
For sure.
So yeah, that's the only way it can go.
Look, I had to ask the question in case I'd missed somewhere. A new rule, right? All of a sudden, the sanctioning bodies are going to start making a big deal about rankings matter, right? I just in case I missed something. That's all. Call me a skeptic, or just call me a realist.
I'm definitely calling you a realist for sure.
Right.
And I think rankings start to matter even more when you have a division full of names.
They
you know what I'm saying?
Not. The biggest check gets to jump the line. Come on, you've been in this game longer than me.
True,
Man,
but
you can come from 32 to get a title shot, mandatory, right?
It depends. No, because if it's enough names in the division, like you can fool the people some of the time, but you can't fool the people all of the times. If it's too many names there, people gonna ask questions and be like, "Yo, what the fuck is going on? This is a problem, right?
Let me give you an example how that holds zero weight. Fondora Booker.
Fondora Booker.
Booker was like for Fondora's warm up, right?
But yeah, I think everybody understood that was a tune up. Right, Fondora's coming off a big fight.
Man, miss me with that heavy. When you're a title holder, you don't need no tune up. You do not need a tune up once you own a title.
Bro, the tune ups have been around forever, bro.
Right.
Like, all of the greats have had tune ups, man.
Hey, don't justify bad behavior, heavy.
But no, what I'm saying is after a big fight, the tune-up always came after.
Yeah, typically it does.
Always.
Typically it does. Yeah.
They call it a showcase fight.
Yeah, you know what it is.
But I'm saying this, DJ, the consensus ain't gonna be mad at you for taking a tune-up after a long layoff in a hard fight. That's all.
That's it.
Now, did you speak about the 354 belts that are on the line on the same weekend in a few weeks? Or are you going to leave that till next week or the week after?
That's probably going to be tomorrow. What scenario are we talking about? You talking about?
Well, Xander and Baru are fighting for 2 belts.
Yeah.
And Buckram is coming out of a 12-month layoff after whooping Tim Zoo to fight, help me out, boys.
They announced his
Josh Kelly.
They announced his fight. Is it official?
Oh, shit, yeah.
It's gonna be on the zone, huh? The Josh Kelly Bachram.
Is that who it is? Josh Kelly.
I think that's on the same weekend as Andy Cruz and Merle Tyler. That's on the 24th.
In Newcastle, England, January 31st. Yeah, Josh Kelly.
Yep. So that's on the zone, and it's on the same day as Xander fights Baru, which is actually on the same day that Tio and Shakur fight. And that.
Okay, so that's on the 31st. All right. I got you.
Ain't none of this other shit gonna get no love from me, man. I'm gonna have to watch all that other shit after Tio Shakur and
there we have it. You are a hater.
Am I, man? Why? Because that's how man. Fuck.
Oh man, hate.
I hate you. But what else you got, DJ?
No, I'm
man?
just saying this is a very significant, like, these guys have been established for a minute. Now, no shade to Xander's IS or Bachram. You know what I mean? Yeah, Josh fucking Kelly. These guys have been established, and we've been wanting to see this particular matchup for a while.
Yeah, well, just save that. Save that in a short, exactly what you said, Heavy, so that you can play it back to yourself in the event that all of a sudden Boots is the next man up to challenge for both of those belts, Xander and Burrow. I just want you to know.
Give it some relevance. Yeah, Boots gonna help give it some relevance for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I was saying that was Eddie Hearn move. I told you that about a month and a half ago.
Yeah. So the relevance is this: if the winners don't matter next week, then the winner doesn't matter all of a sudden when they're matched up against Boots.
The
you can't have it 1 week and not the other week, Heavy.
Hold on. Nah, but I'm not saying that the winners don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, as far as popularity goes, there's been way more invested in this T.O. Shakur matchup. Right? That's all.
Look,
Bakram, basically, they probably had to beg Josh Kelly for this fight. This dude hasn't been injured. He hasn't been out because of nothing other than the fact that motherfuckers are scared to get in the ring with him. Right? So they had to find somebody who was just fucking brave enough. And, you know, let's be honest, Xander Zayas pillow punching ass, we ain't nobody's really been excited to see him defend or unify.
Yeah, I get it. It's just that the division has been relatively quiet, more than it should, with all the names in it. And that just feeds back to my point about what might happen with 47 and what we've seen with other divisions in the not too distant recent future.
Excellent point.
What else have I got? Rob?
What you got, DJ? It's almost about that time to leave you with something on your mind for the next 24 hours.
Well, look, Rob, I'll talk to you privately about this fight that's coming up in Australia, because we know how heavy feels about Australian boxers, right?
Well, no, I'm the same way. Don't talk to me about the Australian fight.
You are a hater.
It just got to do with the Tim Tszyu little brother shit.
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't even know him.
Tim Tszyu little's brother.
Yeah, I don't even know him. I know he said the fight went wrong.
What about Tim Tszyu's little brother? I like his little brother.
Well, he
got a fight coming up
next weekend, or is it this weekend?
He got a fight coming up
next weekend.
Look, don't bother yourself about it, Heavy, because you're a US boxing fan, not an international boxing fan. We're seeing it, right?
Hold up now. There will be no blasphemy in, on this channel. I do care about international boxing, man. You know that.
When was the last time you got up 2 a.m. in the morning to watch a Riyadh season live? Just for the audience.
Now, to be fair, I'm up mornings, so you gotta cut me a break. You see what I'm saying? See, DJ, it's just like your mission to throw me under the bus. It's like that's where you belong. I belong under the bus.
I feel like it's my cross to carry just to keep you honest. All right,
there you
that's
go.
all.
Keep me honest, man. Look, you do such a great job, man. Such a great job.
Look, I'll jump back down. I'll look forward to hearing your discussions about all the fights that don't matter until Shakur and T.O. fight.
But I'm still going to watch those fights. Listen, I'm extremely excited to see Bakram back. And I want to see, what Xander Zayas has been working on in the lab, man.
Right.
I'm just more excited for that fight. I hate the fact that they even putting those cards on the same day. Just that don't even make sense.
Well, what we have learned is 31st in the US is not the 31st in UK, for example. So you'll probably find on the weekend that they'll have a stagger, right? That a card will be on 5 hours before the other card starts in a different country.
Right. Because this one's going to be Newcastle. So, yeah, we'll probably get to see the Bakram fight extremely early that day.
Right.
Yeah. So that, man, you know what? That might just work out perfect where we just get a whole day of boxing.
Yeah, and it's likely to start at about 2 a.m. in the morning for you guys. And roll through until about 9 p.m. the same day for you guys. That's normally how it works out.
Well, see, England here typically is like early afternoon for us if they go prime time. Typically. It's the Asian market that typically has us up.
Middle of the night. Right.
Yeah. So if it's all English fights or UK or somewhere Europe, Eastern Europe, that'll typically be early afternoon for us.
Right. So.
Yeah, so it might just work out to be a whole day of boxing. So that man, that might work out perfect for us. So you see what I'm saying, DJ? And I'm gonna be watching, man. Might even give you a call and talk shit to you. So you ain't picking no winners this year?
Listen, you've made that mistake before trying to talk shit to me. Don't do it again in 2026.
You ain't picking no winners this year, bro? You sticking to those guns?
Yep.
Oh, man. What kind of fucking fun is that, man?
Well, look, it's not a criticism of other people. It's just that my pride doesn't rely on
you were
how
strong,
well.
man.
I'm strong. Man, look, my pride doesn't rely on how well I can crystal ball or guess how a fight's going to pan out.
Yeah.
Get in the ring and show me who's going to win. You knock him out and you knock him out. Let's go at it. That's all I'm interested in.
Okay. I can dig it, man. I can dig it, bro. It still ain't no damn fun, man. Well, maybe it's that you know that you can't win.
You've seen him, you know how strong he is. You can't win!
Maybe you just can't win. When you stacked up against the best, you know, something about going up against the best. Maybe you just know you can't win. It's all good.
Well, does the delusion come for free when you buy the hat, Heavy?
Speaking of the hat, man, the shirt, get your big goofy ass in here and hit the bag. And Rob's got the heavy bag. You can check these out at the Heavy Bag TV store. Get your merch, man. Rock out with your boy. Appreciate that plug, DJ. Man, that was a great segue. See, man, you're a natural, DJ. You're a fucking natural.
And like I said, man, DJ, you always on time and at the right time. And this time is for me to get ready to close out the show, DJ. Shout out to you. But look, I got something for you to think about, DJ, because I want you to come back at the same time, same channel tomorrow. But I got something for you to chew on. You ready? You and all of the viewers, you and all of the rewatch game. Y'all ready for this here? The whole boxing world is anticipating the return of the big fish, Earl Spence. And I have news about the return of one Earl Spence. You got to tune back in tomorrow. And guess what? This is official news.
Oh, shit. That's what I'm talking about, man. Official Earl Spence news. That'll be dropping tomorrow for sure. I want to thank everybody, man. DJ, I appreciate you stopping through again, man. Always a pleasure. Thank you so much, my brother.
I'll drop down, Rob.
Guy. All right. Super dope show, man. Another one for the books. I appreciate everybody tuning in to the Boxing Trap Podcast featuring your boy Big TLRC. Thanks again, man. Dope show, man. Appreciate you, RC, man. How you feeling?
Man, feeling great, man. Feeling great, man. Like I said, man, I love the structure. I love like everybody get an opportunity. And man, look, don't hesitate. Don't wait. Y'all gotta jump on. You know what I'm saying? I had so many calls. Oh man, I missed the show. I missed the show. We are on time. We on schedule. And Mr. Tio keeps everything running accordingly. So trust
my best.
You gotta get in here. He puts the link out. We here, man. So like I say, it's new. It's only the second show. I predict by this time next week, everything will really get the rolling where you guys gonna really become a part of this show and talk to me, talk to Tio and stuff like that, man. So man, tune in.
For sure, man. And thanks everybody for that was in the chat, man. Big special thank you for DJ, man, who's always willing to jump on and converse, man, and interact with us. Super dope show, man. Another one for the books, man. Appreciate you again. Thank you, Rob. Thanks to the chat, everybody. We are out of here.
Heavy Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV. That's my little bro.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
So shout out to my man Heavy Bag Boxing.
My boy at Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Subscribe to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Get at my boy Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing, all right?
You heard it from me. You heard it here first.
Heavy Bags Boxing. Straight out of Norfolk, baby. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Prince Drink 412 in the building. Shout out to my guy Tio, Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Get your bitch ass in here and hit this bag.
Just go ahead and subscribe to Heavy Bag Boxing TV because he be lit on his channel, no cap.
You are now watching Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Hit the bag.
Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Get in here and hit the bag, baby.
You are tuned in to Heavy Bag Boxing. Get your and hit this bag, dude.
You tuning in to Heavy Bag TV. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel.
Hey, yo. Get your dumb ass in here and hit this bag.
Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing. It's the one and only Blair the Flair. Woo!
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Zach, Super Junior, 6-time champion of the world. I'm giving a big shout out to my home team, Heavy Bag TV. You heard? Keep it live.
This is Showtime Sean Porter, and you are watching Heavy Bag Boxing.
Thank you for watching my dad on Heavy Bag TV.